Thank you guys for waiting. Um, there's like a bunch of stuff going on, and I'm just getting off of work. A lot of you guys that have been with me for a while, you already know I'm doubling today, so that's the only reason I would be late. Um, yeah, let's get into your guys' message because this full moon, oh my gosh, it's doing the most. I know you guys can feel it, so let's get you guys a message because you're needing it. Okay, there's so much that you guys are overcoming. There's so much that's going on, but you're going to be coming out on the better side. All you guys have to do is know that everything's working out for you. Okay, everything is working out for you. Best possible outcome. Hi, guys. Hold on, let me move this back a little bit. Okay, everything's working out for you guys. Best possible outcome. And if this found you, all that tried to strong arm you, all that tried to intimidate you, like, you're going to be in a period of rest. You are unplugging. And even if you are reluctant to unplug, you're going to see why you should. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, even if you're reluctant to unplug, to unwind, to relax, you're going to be seeing why it's necessary because you are taking all of your power back, and it's almost like you need to like sit for a minute to let all of that marinate. Does that make sense? You have so many that thought they could be the authority in your life. They thought they could take advantage of you. They thought they could take you for a ride. What goes around comes around. So instead of letting these people be the hero in your life or letting them be in control of the narrative, you guys are pulling back your power, and it's time to just sit, chill, and do your own thing. Do it on your own timeline. Do it however you please. But also at the same time telling the universe what you want to purge right now, telling the universe, telling God, this is what I'm done with. This is what I want to let go of with this full moon. It could be, what I think would be a good idea is letting go of all of the people you've released this year with this full moon. Your fire energy could be low, your fire energy could be high. However you guys are feeling right now, you are not the one. So if anybody's trying to play with you, you've taken your authority back. And whether you wanted to believe in people or give them the benefit of the doubt, you're like, I can't do that because this whole mess was created because I did not listen to my intuition. This whole mess was created because I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to believe in them, but they caused a lot of pain and a lot of sadness. So you had to take, you had to take your authority with you. You're like, I don't know what I was thinking. There are a lot of subtle signs that you guys are going to be getting the next couple of days. Really listen to that. If you have not already started cutting these people off, this might not be your message, okay? This message is for those that already started or are done. Most of you guys should be done, but you're really wanting to like get their stank off of you. Do you know what I mean? You're like, so you might be praying like, God, I would like to release so and so, so and so and so and so. And you could have cut them off in January, in March, in April, like all throughout the year. But you want like a big release because the last person that you went to cut off, it's like the final one, the last one. And you are passing this test of painful betrayals, and now you're going to be planting different seeds, okay? It's like these people came in, and all the work that you'd been doing, all of the things that you'd been working on, they just ripped up those seeds. They stomped on them. They had no appreciation for them. They thought that they could really take advantage of you in the worst possible way because you were in a vulnerable state. These people thought that because you were vulnerable every time you cut other people off, let's say you cut a good 3 or 4 people off at the beginning of this year or all throughout the year before you started watching this message. Say within the last month or the last week, you cut off the last person that you think, yeah, I think that's good. I've taken my power back. I'm empowering me. I am in charge. Affirm it below. I am in charge. And because some of these people, they preyed on you while you were feeling weaker. They preyed on you while you were not at your best. They preyed on you while you were down, like, oh, all these people let you down. I won't let you down. And then they started taking advantage. Your intuition will always tell you quietly, hey, let's not talk to them anymore. Hey, let's not go into business with them. Hey, let's not marry that person. Our intuition will come in quiet. It won't be screaming at us like, it's the wrong one. They're the wrong one. It won't be doing all of that. Our ego will be doing all of that. Our pride will be doing all of that. But our intuition will kind of nudge us like, hey, I don't think that's right. And so God is saying the signs are already with you. But there were some people, you see these mermaids underneath? See this angel behind you? These mermaids underneath you were like, oh my gosh, you're really going through it, girl. You're really going through it, guy, boy, whatever. And you were thinking, oh my gosh, they want to be here for me. You've like trauma bonded with a couple people or karmics. And they see you crying and they're like, oh my gosh, girl, don't cry. And you're like, oh my gosh, you guys do understand what I'm going through? Whole time, bestie, whole time, the real ones are behind you. Just waiting for you to heal, waiting for you to see your worth, waiting for you to see your value, and then God brings in the spiritual support. The universe is bringing in your spiritual support. Like, hey, we've got to tie up all the loose ends with people like this, waiting for us to be weak, waiting for us to be sad. Now, these people could have totally showed you, oh, I'm not about that. I'm not a whole karmic. I'm not a whole weirdo. But they didn't do that. They let their greed get the best of them. They let their ego and their pride get the best of them. And now you're going to unplug. So this hurricane is coming to an end. These hard times with friends, family, and people that you connect with. We have the Three of Swords. These people not only they were like, yay! I made them weak again so I can take more power. Okay? It's like Ursula and the Little Mermaid. She's like, I just want to walk where the people are. Okay, I just want to be where the people are. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're sad. You're so sad. I can fix that. And what did she do? There were strings attached. So you guys are getting rid of the people where there are strings attached. Because this foundation right here, that ain't steady. It's not steady for you. So now you're going to listen to the signs. You're also having to recharge. Because you're letting go of these people, you're about to be feeling electric, empowered, like an energetic powerhouse. And right now, you're kind of just moving through the mess like, excuse me, pardon me, gotta keep my crown on my head. Can you just get out of my way? That would be great. And God is saying this is coming to an end because justice is here. These people, they left you for whatever, and they didn't give a you know what. These angels of darkness, these karmic chew toys. You guys are going to use your voice powerfully, and you're going to speak out with integrity. You're going from literally the Three of Swords, all this betrayal, painful betrayal, not regular schmegular betrayal, okay? Third party situations, real sneaky-ish. You're going from that to, oh my gosh, get me the frick out of here. I cut everybody off. Like, when am I going to heal? Is it almost over? Can I go outside now? To, you do not want none with me. Okay? I will send the crows for you. I will, because God goes hard for you guys. Don't forget that. And I feel like one of the reasons why you've been seeing all these black crows is because your rebirth is real. and these crows are coming to feed on what is dead around you. Ew. Riddle me what? Okay, so these people, they thought they left you for the vultures. They thought they left you for the crows. They thought they left you and that you would just do what they said because they had tried to take leadership or some type of authority role in your life while you were in this state of panic, while you were in this state of being traumatized and trying to heal. And once they figured out what type of golden ticket you were, they didn't never want to let you go, bestie. They did not want to let you go. So you were being guided by birds. You were being guided by animals, but I'm getting birds specifically. And this is to show you, like, keep speaking up. Your intuition is guiding you to tell you, like, hey, they ain't right. Hey, you were right. Hey, something's up with them. And God is saying the world awaits you. Your 10 of Cups awaits you. Affirm it below. My 10 of Cups awaits me. If this found you, all that tried to strong arm you are going to be doing a whole 9 rounds with justice. Those that tried to siphon what you got going on, well, you gave them love. I mean, you gave them the little bit that you had left. And now it's time for others to take care of you. Really think about that. You guys have had people where you thought like, oh, I think this is love. I think they're taking care of me. But no, God's like, let me show you what it looks like when people actually take care of you, when they actually love you. And you can stop being tired and drained from these people stomping on all your seeds. It's time to plant new ones. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to read people to filth because you are the one that can see. Okay, you are the one. And you are being brought new friends that are going to help you plant new seeds. These people will have no more authority in your life. They're beside themselves. Let's be so for real. Okay, they are beside themselves. These people, they felt some type of way about your stars and your stripes and your healing journey. And so as effed up as this is, and I don't want to trigger anybody, when you started going through those other hiccups, when you started going through those other messes and those other storms, they were kind of like, oh, that's awesome. Like, I'm not alone in this stupid mess. They were kind of happy that you were going through a new mess and then a new mess and then a new mess. And they wanted to be relatable, but it was not the same. Somebody thought that they could make better use of your resources than you. Somebody thought that they could make better use of your money than you. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, oh, if they got by that person, and that person, I can do way better. I can do way better. Yes, 89, riddle me what? Riddle me what? You were already colliding with certain people's belief systems. You were already colliding with certain people's energies. You were colliding with their attitude. But you didn't realize it because you were over here. So you're over here like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And they're like, oh, they still look pretty while they're crying. Oh, they're still lucky. They're still blessed. I don't like it. And then they came in as this friend, like, let me be your friend, even though I have all this evil eye. And even though, like, I don't really like you like that, they saw you as valuable. Okay, they saw you as valuable. And it's messed up. So you're not letting anybody because you were in a state of mind. You are not letting anybody because you were feeling some type of way about yourself. You have got it together now. You're listening to your intuition. You're praying on it. You're pondering. You're contemplating like, I really didn't deserve that. That is not a friend. That is not a friend. That is not a lover. That is not a family member. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, bestie, if you saw somebody crying and you're like, that would be the time. That would be the time to take advantage of them. Ew. 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 I can't. This person or people, they feel like it's not fair. You make the black sheep look good. You make the underdogs look good. You make the clapback look good. You make a lot of different things look good. And they liked having a front row seat to your life being in a disarray, because that's how their life is 24/7. You guys were dealing with some really miserable people, but because you were dealing kind of with your own mess, because you've been getting rid of people left and right all year, you kind of weren't paying attention to them like you should. And as you started honing in, as you started refocusing your attention and rearranging your priorities, then it became very clear. Nope, they ain't the one. They ain't the ones. They are not it. Okay? So this rebirth, you are going to be reborn. You are coming out of the cocoon. And all of this is going to fester all around you. And the crows and the vultures and the eagles, they're going to feed. Okay? The seagulls, all the birds are coming to the yard to feed on this justice. Because I don't think you guys realize, well, maybe some of you do, how they really went out of their way to do some of this. It's not okay. And this full moon is teaching you guys who the authority is. Well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. It's showing you what type of connections you really need and how you need to honor yourself. You weren't able to honor yourself when they needed you every 5 seconds. You weren't able to honor yourself when you were always worried about them, because they didn't give a F about your priorities. Like, let's be so for real. And so maybe you overlooked some of these things at one point, but you're not doing that anymore. You are going to be stronger than you have ever been. You are not scared to walk away. You are not scared to upset someone. You are not scared to get loud. Like, I would be scared if I was these people. You guys do definitely have some people that are terrified of your bounce back. They are intimidated of your comeback. This is like somebody being in a coma and everyone just doing the most. And then you're awake now. And everyone needs to be accountable for what they didn't take care of. Their broken promises, their empty promises, their busted, crusted lies, all of the things. You are no longer asleep. They didn't make your healing journey any easier. Really think about that. Did some of these people that you're like, oh, I don't know, maybe I was mean and rough, and did they make your healing journey easier? Or did they make it harder? Did they take advantage? Or did they love you unconditionally? Did they have some strings attached? Or was it their way or the highway? Like, how was it? I'm sure it was salty AF. You know what I mean? I'm sure it was salty AF. So your language, your body language, your aura says, back the F up. How about that? How about that? Just back up. Take your stank energy over there. Take your attitude over there. Take your entitlement over there. These people felt entitled to you. They felt entitled to show you like, I know that like you think that's your man, but I can do a way better job with your man than you can. Oh, you think that's your money? I could do a way better job with that money than you. Huh? Huh? I can't. If you guys are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. I am your favorite YouTuber. I am your spiritual cheerleader. I am your cosmic advisor. I am your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So without further ado, grab whatever you be snacking on, sipping on, because I'm going in. And thank you guys for smashing the you know what as you enter. That always helps. You guys are the best. And it's a great way to show support. And it's free. Okay? So people are looking at you like this right now. They're like, I don't know who they are. Because as you're getting ready to heal, your face looks a little bit different. And they're scared. This is like them seeing a ghost. They're like, oh my gosh, what's going on with them? So they're projecting. Why are they being so weird? No, why are you seeing death? Okay, I see fake people. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? because now you see the truth. So now you're about to be reborn. All of the things that you've gone through, they're falling away. You are giving it to the universe. You are giving it to God. Like, okay, I didn't have a whole handle on this year. Okay, I did not have a whole handle on these friendships. I really need help with this trauma. I really need help with purging the last of it. Like, can you please help me carry on? A lot of it's going to be asking not only for help with who you want to purge, but help with what you're trying to reset. It's okay to say, I should have listened. It's okay to say, I don't have it all figured out, but I know I'm going in the right direction. Honor your feelings and nurture what needs to be healed. Okay? And a lot of these people, they're going to say that you're being crabby. Oh my gosh, why are you acting like that? You're so moody. You're weird. Ugh. Some of you guys could be Cancer risings. You guys could be Leo risings. You don't have to be, but I'm getting that strongly. And these people are like, oh my gosh, they're so crabby. Like, why are they treating me like that? It's because you're honoring your feelings now. And now they're shook. Because they thought, oh, maybe that's just like a one-time thing. No, it's forever. Oops. It's forever. And you're going to go from that ghost face to life is a beach and I'm playing in the sand. Unbothered. And so people are keeping a very close eye on you because they're like, okay, they're out here reading, looking all sexy and whatnot. Okay. They're out here feeding their dragons. Okay. They're out here being a whole crab, honoring their values and their belief systems and their healing journey. Okay. They're out here sitting on their throne, thinking that they're limitless, shooting fire, being a siren and a princess too. Because they want you to be like this. They like you like that. Because then you're not going to get stronger and take control of the narrative. Then you're not going to get stronger and take care of this narrative. You're going to let them control the narrative. And it's like people that like misusing power. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I love it. And then they turn into the villain. You know what I mean? You guys are demonstrating what's possible when you live with your heart, when you live from your heart, and you trust your own intuition. Truth is your compass, and you are following it daily. So it doesn't matter what they try to say to you. You're just going to follow the truth. Right now, you are unplugging from people. You're like, I have to follow my truth. You are not going to be able to stand anything fake right now. If somebody tries to act like, especially two-faced, you're going to see a lot of like two-faced behavior this week. Collisions in styles and belief systems, or people being really passive aggressive with you. You're going to read them to filth. Because you are going to honor your truth. You do not have to prove to any of these people that you are the spiritual warrior. They know. They want to F around and find out. Now, if you guys are in customer service, be aware of this for the next couple of days. If you guys work in the service industry, be aware of this. You're going to have a couple of people popping off, and then others that know that you're not the one. But there's always one that needs to get put where they go. You will be just the one to do it. Because you're going through this voice activation of, I've been nothing but nice to you. You better keep it a buck. You better keep it 100. You better stand on the other side of the room. You feel me? I cannot. Okay, so you guys are going through this powerful energy shift, but maybe some of you are feeling like you're not safe to go through that powerful energy shift. Some of you guys are feeling like, oh, I feel like the water's choppy. I feel like some people are judging me because I'm kind of doing my own thing right now. I feel like some people are judging me because I'm being really private. Remember that you guys are these people's kryptonite, okay? So this lover that you're letting go, this friend that you're letting go, any of these people that you're letting go, you're going to really take all of that resistance. You're going to take all of those seeds that they stomped on, and you are going to torch it. You're going to burn it down. You are going to make this full moon assume the position. You're going to make it do what it does, and you're going to come out on top. God's saying, I'm giving you a new plan where you don't give your authority away. They are not the authority here anymore. They don't run this game. They don't run this town, and not tonight, okay? They do not run this town tonight. So it's almost like people thought you were going to be like in this position forever, just like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? Then you realize, like, the signs are with me. You're going to get confirmation every time you maneuver a certain way. Every time you believe in yourself, that you're not afraid to step up, that you're not afraid to take control. Knowing that the world awaits you, that the 10 of Cups that you want and deserve is everywhere. But it is time for you to get more rest than normal. And that might be hard for some of you, but you're going to really have to lean into it, because you are untethering yourself. You're uncording yourself from so many different energies and people that want to monitor you. And we ain't having that. Do you see the crows already? When you purge whatever you're about to purge, when you let go of Becky, Veronica, Lucy, all the people, whoever they are, you're about to go carry. You feel me? It's going to be a little bit scary. And you're going to be coming out a whole new person. A whole new person, a whole new vibe. And though you are choosing your battles carefully, okay, though you guys are choosing your battles carefully, you're still going to stand on business. Okay, affirm it below. I keep it a buck. I keep it 1,000. I stand on business. I choose my battles wisely. Okay, so don't get fooled up out of your position that you're doing too much because you're trying to tell me what's what. No, I'm not doing too much. I need to tell you what time it is. And then you need to move accordingly. Giving everyone a little piece of your power, giving everyone a piece of your healing journey, giving everyone a piece of your authority has whittled you down, even though you're still standing up for yourself. You're feeling tired or just like annoyed. And now you're asking God, you're asking the universe, you're asking the divine, like, I want my power back. And I am going to admit that I let them. Okay, I'm going to admit that I let them and I knew better, or now that I know better, I'm going to do better. And I really need assistance. I really need my spiritual support right now. And watch what comes through for you. We're needing to admit at this time, like, okay, maybe I let that go on a little bit longer than it should. Maybe I stayed in that relationship a little bit longer than I should have. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Give yourself grace and give yourself time, because at least you're acknowledging it now and you are ready to full force cut the cords with all the people that you have cut off this year. And it's a big deal, because I feel like a lot of the people this year really tried to, I don't even know what the word would be. They really tried to cause pain while you were coming out of trauma. I really don't F with that at all. Brandon, thank you for your donation. I really don't F with that at all. I don't F with people that are like, oh, you're healing? Let me mess with that. What? On what planet? So as you're asking God, the divine, the creator, the universe, for assistance, because you know that what's next is you standing on your authority and you standing on your power, they are going to light the way for you. Because anybody that wanted to take advantage of you and wanted to keep you down when you were like this, they have the wrong one. They have the wrong one. And you guys were smart to leave the situation. You might have left with no shoes on, just holding on to the crown. Because you know that you are valuable. You know that you are worthy. You know that you are going to rebuild your confidence. You're going to rebuild it all. Okay, affirm it below. I will rebuild it all. From the feet up. Literally, I don't think she has shoes on. Yeah, she don't. Okay, I will rebuild it all from the feet up. Your angels are guiding the way. And now when you have certain connections or connections that matter, it's going to feel in sync. Your intuition's going to be doing that whispering thing that it does and saying, they're the one. They're going to be good for you. You are safe here. Really listen to that. And I think that's part of the reason why you guys are supposed to unplug right now, is so you can listen to those messages clearly. Because when you're doubting yourself, like, oh, should I have broken up with Bobby? Should I have broken up with Becky? Should I really be done with them? Should I really block them? A lot of people under this full moon are second guessing what they want to purge, and like really wanting to go for the gusto. But sometimes we've been with people too long and we've created bad habits. So sometimes we need help breaking those habits of not going back and forth, not flipping and flopping. And so it's okay to ask for assistance. It is okay to ask for spiritual support. You guys are the hero in this narrative. You didn't need other people to save you. You didn't need these other people to fly, but they really wanted you to think that you did. Like, hey, I'll be your whole crutch. I'll be the whole stinking enchilada. But they were, not the type of enchiladas we like, okay? Because they were fake. They were fraudulent. They were full of it. And every time you thought, oh, they're really going to show out for me, they're really going to show me who they are and show up for me, they brought you 50 bags of dog shit. Okay? You think, oh, they're coming with the housewarming. Oh, they're coming with some flowers. Oh, they're going to come with a casserole. Nah, they brought you either some dusted, busted spaghetti, or they brought you 50 bags of dog shit. If you guys have been with me a long time, if you know, you know. Okay? And so just don't be feeling bad, because some of you guys are like this, like, oh my gosh, I got poked, I got shanked, I got all these things, I got all these wounds. And it's almost like as those wounds are open, they're like, wait, girl, wait, boy, I got some salt. No, you need to go find your sandbox. You need to go find your little dumpster. You need to take that somewhere else. Do not let these people be rushing you. I kept getting that specifically. This eclipse and this full moon is showing you that people want to have that authority. They want you to be pressed. They want you to run, jump, and leap and climb for them. What is that telling you? That's telling you they don't care if you have peace and harmony in your life. They don't care about boundaries. They don't care about respect. They don't. Okay? So people are going to be trying to rush you. Like, hurry, hurry, make a decision. Are you with me or not? Are you going to do this for me or not? And that is loud. Is that quiet? Like your intuition? No. That is loud, and that is their pride, and that is their fear, and that is their projection of them trying to figure out where you stand because you are their meal ticket, or you are their golden ticket, or, you thinking that you're codependent on them. They're actually codependent on you. And God is going to be showing you what justice looks like over the course of this next week. You are going to be getting your power back, your electricity back. Okay, this is like if you were a superhero and you had like 4 villain friends and you didn't know that they were villains, and they were just taking all of your superpowers and like putting them in a little box. God's like, get out of here. And then now you're going to get back your box of powers. Like, you need that. That's what makes you you. That's why you need to unplug, because you need to get reacquainted with the facts of who you are. Riddle me what? You are about to be reintroduced to the world. So if you ain't been without some of your powers and some of the things that make you you, you got to get reacquainted with them. You got to get reacquainted with them. You guys are choosing your battles very carefully, but you're standing on business. Okay? You didn't realize, maybe you thought, oh, there's just going to be one superpower in that box. There's not going to be like a whole bunch. Then you open the box and you're like, oh, they took this. They took a chunk of my voice. They took a little bit of my respect. They took my little dogs in here. No. You're going to be shooting fire, lightning. It's going to be blinding. They're going to wish they never. That hurricane that you've been running through barefoot, that's going to be their problem. That's going to be their problem. Okay? So, this is going to be you, bestie. You're going to get your strength back. You're going to be walking through the park. Let me feed my dragons. I'm busy. I'm busy. Don't bother me. Oh, let me hang out with the lions and the dolphins. Let me read my book. My phone is on Do Not Disturb. These people, they thought they possessed you at a time that you needed to heal. At a time that you were vulnerable. That is sick. Okay? And all because they saw you as this 10 of Cups. Okay? Really think about that. Whole time, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe those people did that to me. This is what they're seeing. That lucky bitch, that's not even fair. That's how they're thinking. I wish I had those problems. Like, it doesn't matter. And they don't really wish they had those problems. They wouldn't even know what to do with them. They wouldn't even know. Okay, but this is what you're getting back. This is the number one thing that was in that box, locked away, stowed away, that maybe you had forgot. Your manifesting abilities, the power of your prayer, the power of your affirmations or your askformations, the power of how the animals are drawn to you. You guys are about to unlock beast mode. Okay, this vulnerable state that you were in, that's not cool to try to run amok while people are going through it. But God is showing you who people are. And now you're going to get some free time that was not expected, but is also coming in as support. Okay, there's free time that you will have to unplug. And you might be reluctant. Again, I'm going to say that again. You might be reluctant to that free time. Like, I don't rest. I don't want to take a break. I can't take the day off. I can't afford that. God's going to show you you can and you will, and I will take care of the rest. This happens to me all the time. I'm like, God, I don't have time to take the day off. I can't afford to take the day off. What do you mean? What do you mean? And God's like, sit down. I'm like, and then I always make enough the day before God makes me sit my ass down. And I'm like, oh. Riddle me what? Riddle me what? I didn't know. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You guys. One of the things that was in this box of your superpowers that is being handed back to you. Okay, these people, they were like sitting on the key. It's like Ursula. Like, I've got her voice. Yes. Like, you wouldn't know what to do with that, but go ahead. You guys are getting your manifesting abilities. Sorry, you guys, it's been a long day. I'm on like hour 14 of work. But you guys know what I mean. You guys are getting your manifesting abilities back. You are getting your finances back. Somebody took a financial hit. Not somebody, a lot of somebodies. A lot of my besties took a financial hit. So not only did these people think, like, these people are straight opportunists. They thought, oh my gosh, they lost some money. Let me help them lose some more. What? So this is something that you're getting back. You're going to admit, you're going to release, you're going to acknowledge, like, hey, I did lose some. I need help with that. And I know I can get it back, but I do need some assistance. You're going to see how you get that back tenfold. And what's going to scare the crap out of you is that you're going to be doing less to get it. You're going to be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to work so many shifts to get that financial hit that I went through, that financial sabotage, that money that I lent them, the money that I borrowed or I invested in that went south. I'm going to have to work all these shifts. I'm going to have to work all these hours. I'm going to have to work so much overtime to even get that back. And that is not going to be the case. Especially since you cut these people off with the quickness. So you guys, drop your scissors below. Because you are going to be showing who you should trust. Now, keep this in mind. A lot of these people that you cut off, it's almost like they know that you're gonna really cut the cord during this full moon. You're gonna do your best to like really let it all go and leave it in God's hands, leave it in the universe's hands. And trust and believe. Oh my gosh, I freaking knew it. Trust and believe that they're gonna be on a smear campaign. Oh my gosh, you trust Collective? You shouldn't trust Collective. Oh my gosh, you think they're a good person? I don't like who they're dating. I don't like who they're married to. I don't think they have good a judge of character. They will do anything to make it look like you are the one with the flaws. They are manipulative. They in fact have no resources, okay? Will the real magician please stand up? They are pretending. Okay, they are pretending. And what's sick is a lot of these people are they're doing it with your power. So they're like they're trying to emulate it. Like, oh, I saw her yell like this once. I'm gonna yell like that, huh? I can't. I literally can't. So you guys are going to be exuding a lot of strength, emanating a lot of light, and all of your superpowers are coming back into play, but you are not feeling as rested as you possibly could. Okay? And this could be because maybe you've been getting rest in general, but today could have been a hell of a day. Today could have been a hell of a day. You feel me? And maybe you didn't want to take the day off tomorrow. Maybe you didn't want to take this weekend off and you were like, no, I gotta work because of this financial hardship that these people caused me. And God is saying, nope, I want you to sleep. I want you to pray. I want you to think good thoughts. I want you to really work on yourself by yourself and really think about the people that you're glad you're removing them out of your life, because you should feel better. You should feel lighter. Really think about that. Like, you might feel in general bad, like, oh, I wish it didn't have to go like that. But if you feel like, oh, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that no more, that is a big sign. Do you know what I mean? Like, say you cut off a sibling, right? Say you cut off a sibling and you feel bad because they're family. You feel bad because they're blood. But generally, you're like, I don't miss that drama. You feel lighter. And that is a big sign that you are supposed to be doing what you're doing. Remember that your intuition will speak to you softly. Like, hey, that's the right choice. Yeah, you are right to do that. Don't let these people make you think that you're crabby, moody, salty, not worthy. No, absolutely not. So you are already colliding with some of these people and their beliefs. They're kind of, I think you guys really took people by surprise. Okay, we have the moon here. I think you guys really took people by surprise with how fast you decided to pull it all back together. Okay, because you do this in private. You don't make an announcement. You're not waving a banner like, yeah, bitches, today's the day that I'm gonna heal and purge. I mean, we're not trying to warn them, but this is what you guys were doing behind the scenes. And these people are mad about it. They think that you've been deceptive. Well, they didn't wave a banner. They didn't give me a warning that they were just going to cut me off like that. So I think that they're deceptive. And I'm going to tell the whole world. I'm going to tell the whole world that they're weird. They really shouldn't want to do that. Okay? They should not want to do that. This was your dark night of the soul, your depression, your trauma, the things that you went through. And these are your fairies and your angels and your ancestors being like, hey, you don't even got to put on a happy face. Just put on your most authentic one because we got you. You don't got to pretend with these people. We're done. So your angels and ancestors are showing you like, no, we're not playing with them for real. Okay, they have no idea what you went through to get all these swords up out of your back. To get all these swords up out of your heart. They have no idea what you went through to heal from that. And then trying to take advantage in the meantime. Like, no. That's a no. It's a never. You guys are surprising a lot of people because you're going from the, oh my gosh, you guys are going from this dark night, all of this reflecting, you're going from this sadness to perking back up and feeling more like you. So all these people, they should just really run for cover because once you're full force, like you're going to be the spiritual knockout again. You're going to be the big bad wolf of the forest and they're watching. Okay? Because you've cut them off already. They're watching. And you know they're watching. You know they're watching. You guys are seeing where you sabotaged yourself. Okay, you're admitting where you were in an echo chamber of denial. You are admitting where you were like, oh, I could have done that better, but now I know better, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself. You've admitted these things. Okay, like I shouldn't have trusted them like that. I gave them way too much responsibility. I gave them way too much authority. And that's okay because you are just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So let them watch. Okay, let them watch. Yeah, say hello to the bad guy. You know what movie was on the other day? American Psycho. Yeah. We have Judgment. I freaking love this card. You aren't asleep no more. My besties aren't asleep no more. And these people are panicked. They are panicked. Okay? Because all your angels and all your ancestors are like, call the dragons. Sound the crows, bring out all the birds and everything with wings because we are ready to soar. Your sabotage has left the building. Okay? You feeling sorry for yourself, that has left the building. So let these people shoot their best shot. They're not affecting you like that. Do you see all these arrows? Like, how dare them? They're the ones that are deceptive. They didn't tell me that they were walking away. Well, why are you so concerned if you weren't trying to take advantage? Okay, and if you're a real one, then you would understand that you need space. But you guys were dealing with a lot of gremlins, a lot of goblins, a lot of heathens, a lot of takers. And something that you're learning to deal with too as a light worker is to know that like you can't fix everybody, especially if they don't want to be saved, especially if they don't want to be fixed, especially if they don't want to be taught or helped. And that's what you're casting out. Like, okay, well, I meant well. And I thought I could. I thought I was being a big sister or a big brother to certain people. But, you know, they were making you think really negative. Or they were projecting a lot of negativity onto you. And now you are having to stand above. You are having to rise above. You are rising. Wow. 6 of Wands. You guys are rising above the BS. Okay? You are going from fighting them off. Like, oh my gosh. I feel bad that they're down there. I don't want them in the gutter. I don't want them in the crevice of the earth. But like, it's me or them. Okay? It's me or them. And look at you now. Look at you now. There's a ring of fire. A literal ring of fire. Some of these people, they liked it when towers came into your life. They liked when certain things were upheavaled. And God is saying, enough. You are already the late bloomer. You don't need them stopping or detouring or derailing anymore. It's time for you to hop on this flight. Wow. You guys are about to gain a lot of confidence. In this box of superpowers was your intuition, your feeling confident in your psychic abilities. In this box was your courage and your strength. Because think about like when you're totally on. And then you realize when you were dealing with some of these people, you weren't completely like on your game. Now you're about to be back on your A game. So enjoy unplugging. Enjoy getting back to who you are, getting reacquainted with your gifts and the seeds that you should be planting, not the ones that have been smothered or burnt to a crisp or, you know, stomped on. So yeah, you guys are going to be feeling more energetic, restoring hope. These people are in a panic because all they see is your backside. You're not turning around. I don't know if that really upsets them, but you're not turning around. You are restoring hope in your life. And that was the breaking point for you with some of these people. You got to the point where you knew there was no more hope. You'd gone down every avenue. You'd gone down every detour and tried to make it seem like there was hope. So you guys are taking accountability and admitting your part. Like, well, I did try to act like there was some hope there and there wasn't, but my bad. Okay? My bad. It's time to get up on out of here. This is your transformation. You're not in this cocoon anymore. They liked you there, though. They liked you there, though, because you weren't as aggressive or as determined or as intimidating. And they've seen you in different ways where you've been very powerful. So they're like, this is awesome. Like, I feel like I'm in control. And that's all being taken away from them. If this found you, all that tried to strong arm you will have no more authority in your life. Especially with this full moon. You are going to purge everyone you cut off this entire year. This entire year, you're going to be like, oh yeah, that person, I'm going to set that up in flames. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to burn it. I allow the old ways of being to fall away as I embrace my higher calling. You are letting all the old ways of doing things like, yeah, I mean, I was comfortable hanging out with them, but I'm letting that fall away. Yeah, I did try to trust them and build them up, but that is falling away. Yeah, I was leaning on them a little bit too much when I was trying to heal myself, but that is falling away. And us not acknowledging all of the things that they did. So you are needing some of this time and space to realize, like, you know how sometimes we don't see things when we're all up in it? This space and this time off is to help you recollect things like, oh yeah, they did that too. So because you've been in it with the last bit of people that you've been getting rid of, you're like, oh, it's so frustrating. It's so this, it's so that. So you are examining your own toxic tendencies, and you are vulnerable with yourself and with others. You are being vulnerable with God, vulnerable with your angels. Like, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to admit some of those things because I was so blinded. I was painting the roses red for them. I was always fixing like, oh no, we're good. We've been better than good. Like making things always seem triumphant when they're not. And you're like, I'm throwing that toxic positivity out the window because they have not been a real one. I've been getting bit every time. I am examining my own toxic tendencies and I'm gone. Okay, I'm gone. We have guidance of the jellyfish. I let go of control and ease my way forward. So we're done. They don't got authority here. They cannot be the boss of us anymore. It's not happening. I let go of control and ease my way forward. I go with the flow of life and trust the unfolding. You trust what's unfolding. And you trust that some that want to come towards you, they will get stung. Make no mistake. Okay? Some that want to come towards you, they will get stung. Okay, let me see what else I got for you guys before I get out of here. My brain cannot, do any more today. But I wanted to give you guys, and I normally don't go live with the full moon, but I felt like because you guys, your cutoff game has been ferocious, it was imperative that we talked about giving it that final push. This is like going into labor and then being like, one more push, and you're like, F that. I'm good. But really needing one more push. Okay. But really needing one more push. I'm going to leave this live stream up for those of you that are just entering. We have busted. Yeah, this time away is going to show you you're going to be seeing everything through new eyes. Remember, you're going through a rebirth. So you're going to be seeing everything with new lenses and realizing that, like, okay, nothing feels better than this. Their emergency is not my emergency. Them going through that is not my problem anymore. Them being miserable is not mine to deal with. Anything else for the collective? Third wheel and swerve. You are swerving, karmics. Left and right, bestie. You are swerving, karmics, left and right. They're like, be my shining light. I can't. I'm busy. Leave a message. Okay, leave a message. So yeah, you are going to be showing those that are treating you less than. You cannot use your manipulation here. I'm not interested. I am not interested. Ooh, I'm busy. I cannot pick up. Okay, I am busy. I cannot pick up. So I'm really seeing you guys step into self-care. You're going to be stepping into this powerful energy shift, and they're going to be stepping into this drama. They're going to be stepping into I'm bored. You're going to be manifesting, getting your psychic abilities back, getting back all of your tools and your tool belt, getting back. This is like not realizing that your tool belt was missing because you're like, well, I haven't really been building anything since these people have been in my life. I've been kind of busy helping them, and then being like, oh my gosh, my tool belt's gone and my box of superpowers is missing. They caused financial hardship, and that is something that they're going to have to deal with themselves. That is not something that you caused. I don't want you guys to wear that. I don't want you guys to hold that or be burdened by that. If these people were the ones that caused a financial hardship for you, and now they're going to be going through a financial hardship, that is not because of you. That is because of their greed. Okay, that is not because of you. That is because of their greed. Whoa. Yeah. People trying to drag you into things, it's not going to work. Okay? You guys are attracting people that aren't going to leave. They aren't going to threaten to leave. They're going to want you under their umbrella. They're not going to have ulterior motives. They're not going to have love on a string or things with conditions. So just be aware that some of these people are going to try to mimic and copy you to make it seem like they're not the bad guy. Duh. But yeah, their disguise is falling off. Okay, some of these people were, you were helping them more than they wanted to admit. So there's some unpaid bills here. Okay, you guys could have been helping family out with money, and you didn't really have it to give because you were already going through stuff, but they still took it anyways. And their false identity, these people that you've been dealing with, and you're getting ready for the final push, the final purge, your power is being delivered. Okay, it's coming back. And these people will not be able to hold their mask upright. They will not be able to disguise who they are anymore. It does not matter how they try to mimic or copy or replicate. It's just not going down like that. So there's that. You guys are going to be moving into power couple status. Those of you guys in divine unions. Okay, those of you guys in divine unions are going to be very intimidating. While you have this spiritual comeuppance, this spiritual inheritance, this spiritual relief. Okay, so you guys are going to be getting that relief. So it's a big confirmation, relief with debt, the financial hardship that you were recently caused or that you recently dealt with from this beef, from these issues. Okay, let me get you guys one more. Hold on. Can I have one more affirmation? This table's a mess. Okay. I forgive those who have hurt me, letting go of the pain. Now, I like this, but I don't rush the power of forgiveness. I don't. So you guys will do that when you're ready to. Okay? Don't ever feel like you need to rush forgiving people. It's either there or it's not. I feel like you guys are more forgiving than you used to be, but you don't need to rush that. But just know that it will help you heal. Okay? Forgiveness will always make us feel better, but I don't I don't tell you guys, like, hurry up and forgive them and your life would be so much better. I don't think so. Like, of course it would be, but like, we're all on a different part of our path. It's not necessary to say that. It's not nice. And everyone's gone through different pain. So that's unfair to say. It's not easy to do. And for some of you guys, it just happened. So take that with a grain of salt. Okay, take that with a grain of salt. I'll get one more for you guys. Okay, we got that one in the last message. I want a different one. Okay, guidance of the snail. Oh, snap. I embrace the joy in the journey. I celebrate the moment. I am here now. Okay, you are learning to celebrate the moment. God is saying, let's slow it down. Let's have some more fun. They're always going to be lurking. They're going to be stalking. They don't have authority here anymore. Now you can move at a snail's pace. Remember, these people were rushing you. And I want you to understand that you're faster than most. So even when you're moving like a snail, it ain't like it's that slow. Okay? Even when you're moving like a snail, it's not actually that slow. But you are being encouraged to enjoy the joy, embrace the joy, enjoy the journey. Because these people were never going to let you do that. They always make you feel like, hurry up. Why aren't you here yet? What's going on with you? You guys can energetically feel that. Don't you feel so much better right now that you don't have to deal with that for those of you that have been cutting them off left and right? Aren't you so happy? Like, oh my gosh, I don't have to be pressured by them. Like, where are you at? What you doing? Like, no. It's amazing. Okay? If you guys are excited to not deal with the pressure of what these people have been putting on you, I want you to drop your diamonds in the live stream if you are able to participate, okay? Because underneath all that pressure, you still came out a diamond, okay? You came up out of the manure, up out of the mud, and you are going to rebuild everything from the feet up. You have a spiritual inheritance, a financial inheritance coming in that they can't stop. And if you know that you don't have to be in their pressure cooker anymore, drop your diamonds down below, because that in by itself is some relief. Thank you guys. Yes, the diamonds. Come home to yourself. Okay, come home to yourself. Enjoy reading, feeding the dragons, living your best life, putting on a little face mask, doing a little yoga, whatever you want to do. You don't have to rush to the phone for them. You don't have to rush to the phone for them. You don't have to rush to the door for them. You are going to be provided for in many ways, because you don't, wow, it's a whole lot of diamonds. There's a whole lot of money in this mother effer. Yeah. We ain't messing with no broke shit either, because they wanted to break you. And now you can't be bothered. Your sensuality is beautiful. This is another thing that was in your superpower box. Remembering that you're sensual, that you're sexy, you're provocative, you are the siren. You're getting your sexy back, okay? And now you're just going to be unbothered instead of being like, oh, I want to read this book. Motorcycle, street bike, confirmation. Instead of being like, oh, I want to read this book, but I know they're going to call me. Let me check my phone because I know they're probably blowing me up. No. Okay? Confidence. It comes with time and practice. See, this is you guys, like, ready to rebuild, knowing what you learned. You're like, that wasn't an easy lesson, but I'm glad I'm by myself because I want to reflect. God wants you to slow down to also enjoy reflecting, because that's going to give you that reassurance that, like, you did make the right decision. That's a whole lot of diamonds. A whole lot. A whole lot. For some of you guys, you cut these people off a long time ago, and they want to come back into the fold. Their timing is impeccable. Impeccably wrong. Impeccably wrong. Okay. So after you guys reset from this full moon, you're going to start a revolution. You are going to start a revolution. I'm hearing that song, Start a Revolution. You're going to make it out tonight. So I'm getting like overnight. Again, those that try to strong arm you, those that try to smash all the hope and the seeds of joy. I mean, you're going to be sleeping on a pillow of stars. Like, you just have to embrace that relief, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you really have to embrace that relief of not having to deal with them, not having to feel so obligated, and not letting them be the authority in your life of like, well, I'm just doing this for your highest good. I'm just doing this for you. And you're like, but you're not. But you're not. But you're not. Okay? You guys, remember what you want echoed back to you. So don't forget to drop your favorite affirmations, or you guys can turn them into affirmations. Remember, here we use the Parrot app. It's free. Basically, you guys can record your voice on a loop and it will play it back to you. And it's just amazing for when you are picky about affirmations that you listen to online and you would just really rather listen to your own. Okay? And no, we're not sponsored by Parrot. Parrot spelled like the bird, but it should be. So it's Parrot. That is the app. A lot of us use it. It's a game changer. Okay? You guys are the game changer. You are the magician. Your superpowers are being bestowed. They're being given back to you. And you're going to start a revolution after much rest. And whoever created a financial hardship for you this year, and I feel like there were a couple of them, you're going to be gaining a lot of that and a lot of that back in unexpected ways. Okay? I love you guys so, so much. I appreciate you guys being here for this live stream, because again, I do not be going live on the full moon. I'll be trying to avoid that. And that's why this is on a very high restriction, this live stream. It's on a 4-week restriction, to where you will have to have been a subscriber for 4 weeks or longer, as a whole lot of live streams, to be able to participate. And that just keeps a lot of the BS, the craziness, the fodder up out of the building. Loving the live streams. Thank you, Olivia. I know a lot of you guys were like, where's Patreon? How do I join Patreon? What is Patreon? Patreon is where all of my exclusive content goes. It is only $11.11 a month. That is it. That's like the price of fast food. And like damn near everything what that costs nowadays. You guys get exclusive content there, and I have almost 2 years worth of exclusive content that is ad free. That is the most bang for your buck. On my homepage, there is a join button that is for members only. And you get content there too, but it's ad-free early access. It's content that you get here on YouTube, but some of it's ad-free and they get a little bit less content. So if you were looking for something that's read for a smaller audience, it's more personal reading type style, then you definitely want to check out Patreon, and you will have access to all the content I've ever created there as long as you are a member. It's a great deal, and I would definitely check it out while the getting is good and the price is low. Okay? And yeah, so there's a first link, which is Cash App at the top. That's for, that's the only way I take donations. I don't take donations through any other apps. And then there's Patreon. Patreon is like the kind of like shadowed link under it, but that's the other link there. Misty, welcome to VIP. Ryan, thank you for your donation. So if you guys are new here and you were not able to participate, something that we love to do is when the live stream ends, in the comments where you will be able to participate, I want you guys to drop where you're from, what your name is, if you enjoyed the content, tell me what's up. I like hearing from what part of the world you guys are from, but I'm your bestie from the States. And yeah. Thank you, Hummingbird. Thank you, Gregory. Minnesota in the building. I love hearing where you guys are from. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I've been on a double all day, and my brain is like, wah, 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 wah. So I look forward to speaking to you in the comments, guys, and seeing where you are from. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Toodles.